Hi, lesson 52, subtracting numbers with more than 3 digits and word problems about equal groups. Let's begin. When we are subtracting numbers with more than 3 digits, we begin just like we would in 2-digit subtraction or anything like that. We begin at the ones and we work our way to the left. There also is something to note that oftentimes we have to regroup across several zeros, and so you will need to be prepared on how to do that. Let's begin with this, our first example. 30. Okay, everybody, let's hope. Okay, there we go. 36,152 minus 9,415. And I'm doing my best to line this up as carefully as possible. It's a little tricky with my pen today. 2 minus 5, I know automatically I'm going to be regrouping. So I do some regrouping. I take my 10 and move it over. Now I have 12 minus 5. I can work with that. And that is 7. 4 minus 1 is 3. Oh, 1 minus 4. Can't do that. I'm going to have to regroup. I take and say 5, take and move one of my thousands over to here. I say 11 minus 4, that is 7. Now 5 minus 9, can't do it. I'm going to have to regroup. I take my 2 and I move my set over, and 14 minus 9, or 15 minus 9 is 6. 2 minus nothing is 2. So we have 26,737. Let's see. Yes. And then in our next example, we have $5,000 minus 2,386. I know I'm going to get a workout for regrouping on this one. So 5,000 minus I'm going to put my little dollar signs. And there we go. Are you ready? We're going to have a lot of moving. So I take my 4. I move my 1,000 over. Gives me 10. And then I move and I take it to 9. And I move 9. And then I move my 10. That's a lot of moving, isn't it? But it'll be really slick. Now, here we go. 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 8 is 1. 9 minus 3 is 6. 4 minus 2 is 2. So 2,614. Once you've got the hang of that, we're moving on to word problems about equal groups. And we've talked about this earlier. I want you to read, we're going to read this. Marvell had 12 tennis balls in cans. 21 tennis balls in cans. There are 3 tennis balls in each can. Here, I want you to consult our formula. We have the number in each group and the number of groups. So it gives us our total. And in this situation, she has, our total is 21. Excuse me. Because we know that we have 21 tennis balls is our total. Now we go backwards. Line this up. There are 3 tennis balls in each can. In each can. The question that we have is, how many cans does he have? And so we look at this. If we have 21 tennis balls, we can go backwards and we can do one of two things. We can say 3 times what equals 21, or we can do the inverse operation and say 21 divided by 3 is what? So if we have 21 balls all together and we break them up into groups of 3, it will give us 7 groups. Or we can say 3 times 7 is 21. But overall, we know that there are 7 cans. Marcia found a length of fabric marked at 16 feet. She needs 4 yards of fabric to make a costume for a school play. Can the costume be made from the length of fabric Marcia found? Now, I love this because this uses a lot of information that we have to pull from. First off, we need to understand that, let me get this, 1 yard equals 3 feet. And she has 16 feet of fabric. She needs 4 yards of fabric. So what do we need to do here? First off, we need to put the 16 feet into how many, we could do one of 2 things. We could say 16 feet is how many yards, or we could say 4 yards of fabric is how many feet. I personally would think that this may be more straightforward if we know that 3 feet is 4 yards. So let's say she has 4 yards of fabric, and we know that there is 3 feet in every yard. This will give us she needs 4 yards of fabric, and there are 3 feet in every yard. So we multiply this. 4 times 3 is 12 feet. So she needs 12 feet of fabric. Well, guess what? She has 16 feet of fabric for her 12-foot costume, 12 feet of fabric costume. We can say, Marcia, she has enough. And she can go, yay! Oh, she has enough. Join me here now for the practice set. I will be right back. Be thinking about how we group things.